Let's see what we got. Anthony Anderson is one of the biggest creeps in Hollywood. I forgot all about him. I think I'm gonna do a whole little series about all the creeps in the industry. Period. Because I know it started in the hip. Well, I'm gonna say it started in the hip hop, but I know in the hip hop it started with African Bambaataa and all them, like, and it just keep going down. And then you got the actors and all that shit. Like it's a lot of weird people and a lot of weird things that's been going on, and people been overlooking it because we ain't have social media. So we gonna start going over, and this we gonna start with him. Let's see what they talking about.
No, I don't have a boyfriend.
She's single but looking.
But I don't have a boyfriend.
She's single.
No, I don't have a boyfriend.
She's single but looking.
But I'm illegal for people that are old.
Well, you know, some
She gotta put it out there. She said, "I'm illegal for people that are
We ain't
older."
gonna mention no names, but
For people that are old.
well, you know, some men like them young. We ain't gonna mention no names, but you know, I'm one of them.
What? That ain't AI. This was real shit back then. That was weird. That was real weird.
What is going on with another video, man? Now, check this out, right? I had a couple clips I wanted to show y'all in this video. Check this out. Now, I've never seen this clip. Raise your hand if today is the first time you've seen this clip. Now, I saw it about a week ago, but I'm just now getting to it. This clip was going viral on TikTok, right? Maybe, I don't know, a couple weeks. And his team actually responded to this clip making its way back around the internet, because this happened in 2003. Mind you, Anthony Anderson was 33 years old and Lindsay Lohan was 17.
Crazy.
This man says the wildest shit I have ever heard so blatantly on a television show. Hopefully this doesn't have any kind of copyright and we can actually show it, because he actually puts his hand on her knee and says, "You sure grown up a lot since you last did Parent Trap. And me and my kids used to watch you." Now, y'all know when she did Parent Trap, she was young. Right here, she's 17, young, and he's 33. And if I'm not mistaken, Anthony Anderson has some sexual charges against him a couple years ago. But check this out. This ain't that much of old news. They just came out over the summer and responded to this clip. This shit is crazy. Check this out, y'all.
Interviews that didn't age well.
You're sick and you just kissed me on the lips with tongue?
I didn't kiss you on the lips.
Somebody bring me some rubbing alcohol.
He started that bitch off
You're
weird.
sick and you just kissed me on the lips with tongue?
I didn't kiss you on the lips.
Somebody bring me some. Digress. My children and I, we love you and the Parent Trap. I just want to give that to you.
Thank you so much.
And you've grown up a whole lot since then.
Yeah, that was
You're
weird.
only 17.
Yeah.
Are you driving yet?
Yes.
Can you drive?
Yes. It's the same things.
Speaking of pink,
Uh-oh.
I have something I'd like to add to your collection. It's pink, it's satiny, and it's me.
Oh my God.
It's me. To Lindsay,
It's a
from me.
horrible ass picture. Why
Well,
would
this
she
is
want to
gonna
live
go
on
right
that?
on my bed, and when I see you, I will say hi, because I'll see your face every
Thank you,
night.
baby. Now, aside from entertaining me in your room and in your house, what gentleman will be at the new pad with you and Raven Simone?
No one.
I'm just talking about, like parties.
No, I don't have a
get-togethers.
boyfriend.
She's single, but looking.
But I'm illegal for people that are old.
Well, you know, some men like them young. We ain't gonna mention no names, but, I'm one of them.
What the hell? Try to do a weird laugh and laugh it
Now,
off. That
this big-headed, big-bearded, former fat boy is one nasty ass
he
man.
lost weight. Yeah.
From the moment
like I said, I forgot about
that
him. I ain't seen
interview
him in a
started,
while.
he was completely inappropriate
That was a
with
weird
a
ass clip.
17-year-old girl. And back in the summer, they tried to come out and say that it was meant to be comedy. It was meant to be all jokes. When just a year
All
out
right, you can
charge.
take that picture off, gang.
And after 2004, I think he faced 2. She was only 17 years old.
Co-producer is going to give you unique sounds that actually fits your track in seconds. Let me show you. First, let it listen.
Years old, y'all, in that interview, that she's grown up a lot since Parent Trap. The most horrifying of it all ended that clip with saying, I won't say any names of men who like them young, and openly said, I do.
Yeah, that was wild.
What part of funny or, comedy is that?
And if somebody wrote that for him,
17-year-old.
If people wrote that for him, like back in the day, the producers and all that be writing, just tell you to say it, then you need to say who wrote it and put the blame on them. You got to take some blame for you saying it. But if somebody wrote that joke and like insisted that you say it and kept forcing you, like, man, look, how you got to say this and da. Nah. Cause I'm pretty sure he didn't come up with that on his own.
17-year-old girl who at that time was living with Raven Simone. What kind of guys are they gonna have at their house? He literally asked her. I don't even think he asked, was she, living with her parents just to know. I think he was trying to plot, trying to make sure she living alone so he might be able to slide one day.
I don't think all that,
years
but I just
old.
think it was a weird. I think they wrote that shit like that, and it was just weird.
He done got so skinny, head so big. He got that bobblehead effect going on right now. And look, this is an old picture of Anthony Anderson right here. I can just look at him and you can tell he nasty. You can tell he a little predator. Look at them shoes. Got that little old Nokia. This is a real old picture right here. I can just see it over Anthony Anderson. You can see that he was a nasty guy. He still is. Being accused of, assault so many times. Ain't these women just ain't out here making this stuff up. And I was honestly kind of mind blown when I saw that clip of him and Lindsay Lohan. I never seen that. I ain't see that when I was a child. I ain't see that growing up. Nothing. They must have kept that under wraps. Whoever put that out and let that go viral, they must, I don't know. Obviously, it had to be because he was gonna host the Emmys, and they were trying to get him banned from hosting the Emmys. So all of the freaky stuff and assault charges were coming back around because they were like, why would the producers hire him to host the Emmys? So clearly, that's where it came from. People just started digging this stuff up. Now, I want to play y'all this next clip of the lady who talks about him assaulting her on the elevator. Then I also, it gets a little bit freakier. Anthony Anderson, this almost turned into a whole video about him. I didn't even think it was going to be this long. But Anthony Anderson, he tells a story where he talks about going to a hotel with Prince. And look, this shit get a little freaky. I'm not even going to say what it's about. I'm going to wait till we get to that part. Before we go there, check out this clip about the assault that happened on the elevator, all right? Check this out.
We were signing posters for the movie because the movie was out, and we were done. So we were staying in a hotel, all of us, everybody. It was just, they were sending different cast members out to different cities to promote. And I was paired with this person because we were both sort of easy, off the cuff, and funny. Like we could just go back and forth. So it made it interesting. It was just sort of like a meet and greet. We were signing posters. We were all done. And I never forget what I had on. I had on a jean jumpsuit that zipped up the front.
Okay.
And we were done. We'd been out there for hours. Going back in the hotel, Vegas hotels, it's a lot of floors. And we were like near the top of the floor. We were both all staying on the same floor. And I was in the elevator, and he had 2 male friends that were in town just to see,
she getting worked up just thinking about
hang out
it, like
and whatever.
Cry.
But you worked with someone, and then you've been doing promotion with this person. You think that's your friend, and you're very comfortable.
Right.
So getting in the elevator with him and his 2 friends in a Vegas elevator to go 42 floors up wasn't a thing. We were just talking in there, and he looked at his friend, and his friend pushed the emergency stop, and he said, "You gonna finally give me what I want?"
What?
Really?
I thought he was kidding. I started laughing. And I'll never forget, I had really high heels on. And he came at me to try to unzip my, and that's when I caught his hand right here. And I was like, no, you're not going to unzip a big guy.
Okay.
Pushed me back, tried to unzip it. We were fighting now with my zipper because I realized now
his friend is in there watching.
Two friends.
Two friends are watching this. Wow.
And kept the elevator from moving. And people I guess are trying to make it move again because they're on different floors. So it would start moving and they would stop it again. We were fighting with the zipper. He got the zipper down and tried to pull it off of my body. Now we're fighting. We're both sweating. And I was like, you not going, no.
Right.
And we fought and we fought. And we went up and down. I'll never forget. We stopped on a floor, opened up, and there was a bunch of people trying to get in the elevator. And his two friends stood in front of the door and said, "You're not getting on this elevator." And he got my jumpsuit off of me, like the top of me, but it was still on my waist. I got out on our floor. I managed to get out on our floor. He jumped up. Like I said, I had on really high heels. He's tried to stop me by tackling me. He jumped on my back. And you know how like those long halls in the casino?
Yeah.
I carried him on my back, fighting, till I got to my room and I started banging on my door. And I was screaming all the way. But it's Vegas.
Right.
You ain't screaming in the hallway.
Right.
And my fiance at the time came out. He was in the room next to our room. He jumps off, goes to his room. And now we are looking a mess, both of us. I just pushed him back in the door. We went in our room and I told him what happened. And he said, "I'm going next door." And I was like, "I don't want you to go next door. I don't know what I want to do, but I don't want you to do that because that's going to end up in a fight." He goes next door anyway. He denied everything that happened, but he saw me.
Yeah.
He saw. He
Ain't
knew.
no denying.
He knew.
He shouldn't even been talking.
No, he was. He talked. He talked through it. Yeah, it didn't happen. He talked through it. Came back over about an hour later, and he said, "You know, he's gonna leave you alone." And I was like, "Okay."
The police officer at the scene told me to never sue the driver who crashed into me after my car accident. I took his advice.
When the police come or something.
Now, a lot of people don't really believe what she said because she took a long time to come out and tell her story.
Story sounded a little weird, talking about you walk with him on your back the whole time. Then that's a big ass nigga, especially back then. And you're not gonna do your husband come outside, dude, and already ran in that. Like, come on, the elevator stuff. There's too many witnesses should have saw it who could vouch for this. So I don't know. It do sound a little strange.
I mean, it's kind of 50-50. A lot of people, when I was checking comments, really believe what she said, and shoot, I believe her
a little bit.
Because if you that bold to do it in front of your friends, I mean, y'all have done it before, and you just didn't get caught, covered them all. But it's never ending. It's never ending. I don't think I've talked about Anthony Anderson on my page, not one single time since I started YouTube. It doesn't really matter what color the person is. It's just a lot of this stuff is coming out. He's finna tell y'all a very strange story about him and Prince, or Prince, and his people inviting him to a hotel in the middle of the night, 3-4 o'clock in the morning, to eat pizza and pasta. I said, hold on now. Is they talking about what I think they talking about? Because Prince was at this hotel too, along with Tavis Smiley and others. And he said in the middle of the night, 3-4 o'clock in the morning, they're eating pasta and pizza. And we just started this video with him saying he likes them young. So you could put 2 and 2 together as we go ahead and check this clip out.
Went to this after-hour spot after the concert, a place called Village Underground in the Village.
Oh, that's famous.
Yeah, and so, because Prince likes to jam afterwards. Well, Prince just went to go listen to the musicians, and so it's Prince, his assistant, myself. And I see Prince lean over to his assistant, and then all of a sudden the assistant leans over to me and says, I don't know why I do this voice, but it's like, Prince wants you to come back and have pasta and pizza. I was like, oh, okay. And then Prince got up and left, and she got up and left. I don't know why her voice is so deep, because it was a woman. She got up and she left.
Because you were summoned. Yes. You were summoned by royalty.
And I show up at the Ritz-Carlton. There's a doorman there with a key, and it was like, Ms. Anderson, Prince is on floor 42, and the room number is 4206. I was like, okay. Gave me my key, put me in this private elevator. I went up, put the key in the door. The door opened. I had my wife with me. We walked in. I was like, oh. And there was, an array of people in the living room, and I went back to find Prince, and he was back there holding court with Tavis Smiley and Cornel West, and he looked up and was like, smiled and gave me the peace sign, and I went back in, and we had pasta and pizza at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Wow. How did Prince like his pizza? This is very important. The toppings
first off,
is a window into one's soul.
First off, there was no meat on the pizza, and I didn't see Prince eat any pizza. We would go to his house, man, for the house parties. I want to say Prince was a vegan, and so he had his chef prepare. You'll be at the house, and it'd be Stevie Wonder playing the piano, Malcolm Jamal Warner on bass, Rochelle Farrell singing lead, Harry Connick Jr. playing bongos. No, that was Matthew McConaughey. Yeah, Matthew McConaughey. I'm sorry, I get him confused sometimes. But it was just amazing, man. And then it's like 5 o'clock in the morning. His chef is serving you breakfast.
I'll leave that one up for y'all to decide what you think about that. Notice he mentioned Malcolm Jamal Warner, who's now dead. Mm-hmm. The entire interview is about Prince, who's been dead. And just, the common Hollywood circle of, at the time, people would never had thought they would die the way that they did. In the form of those dark Hollywood rituals. And Anthony Anderson, somebody who basically spent his entire adult life in Hollywood, is no different from the rest of them. And it seems like he was involved in things with the little ones. Because, y'all know, maybe I'm reaching. Maybe we all, when we hear that word pizza, especially pizza and pasta at 4 a.m., with all kind of people from Hollywood, when we hear that word, we automatically get to thinking, all right, now.
I didn't.
That's just automatic. But I don't know, man. I'm going to let y'all make the decision on this one. So with that being said, y'all,
the pizza and thing could have been reaching a little bit, but it was strange. It was a Prince story. All Prince stories are strange, so I don't know, man. Y'all let me know if I'm tripping, man. Put it in the comments on the next person who I should react to, the weirdos in Hollywood. This was episode 1. Let's go.
Don't do it for the boy, just do it for the boy, just do it for the boy. Do it, do it.